Welcome to our annual performance review training. This training will assist you in ensuring each review is successfully executed and delivered to each associate. Let's begin. For the performance review timeline, please refer to the screen. Performance reviews provide the opportunity to assess the associate's performance against company-established goals and expectations. They also provide us the opportunity to deliver formal feedback and establish goals for the upcoming year. Please take some time to review the compensation philosophy, which is also located in the Associate Handbook. To ensure that each review is fair and well executed, let's consider the following 5 biases. Contrast is comparing an associate's performance to other associates rather than to company standard. Halo is providing a high rating to an associate just because of one thing the associate does well. Horn is providing a poor rating for one thing the associate doesn't do well. Leniency is providing a meets expectation rating to everyone regardless of distinction and performance. Recency is when the recent behavior becomes the primary focus of the review. To ensure a successful performance review process, let's review the 4 steps. Preparation. In this step, you want to gather material and schedule time to think about what to write for each associate's review. Then, you move on to evaluation, step 2. In this step, take notes made during the preparation time and electronically write the review. Then in step 3, the delivery, have a formal confidential meeting with each associate to deliver the review. Schedule at least 30 minutes for each review. And the last step, step 4, post-delivery. Associates should feel feedback was constructive, empowering, and motivating to help them achieve their goals. Preparation is key for a successful review. Let's review the preparation items. First, gather information. Collect metrics for each associate, review previous year's goals, contact HR business partner to find out if there are any documents in the associate's file, such as performance improvement plans or corrective actions. Next, review previous one-on-one notes or documentation. And last, review the list of eligible associates and their date of hire. 2, set uninterrupted time to carefully write each performance review. Please note that to deliver a successful and fair review, you should allocate at least 30 minutes for each review. And third, schedule a 30-minute formal meeting with each associate. All formal meetings should be in a confidential setting. All performance reviews are confidential and should not be shared with any other associates. Have thinking time before writing each review. Think of the following and take notes before writing a review. Assess the associate based on previous one-on-ones. Focus on behaviors, actions, and results. And to ensure fairness, review the 5 common biases. Now you are ready to begin the performance review writing process. The evaluation step is an opportunity for you to take notes from step 1, preparation, and document them on the review. Before we document items in the form, let's find out the form in HCHQ. To find the form, log into HCHQ, click on the Departments tab, click on Human Resources, click on Manager Links, then click on Annual Performance Review. To properly save the form on your desktop, create a folder on your Manager desktop named Annual Performance Review. Click the link under Annual Performance Review, click File, select Save As, and then name the file Master Template. When saving an updated Annual Performance Review, save the file as the name of the employee under the Annual Performance Review folder. Now let's review the form. Section 1. Supervisor electronically fills out the top section. Human Resources will send each department director, store manager, office manager, and merchandise manager the list of associates due for an annual review and their date of hire. For the performance review period, please check with your HR business partner. Section 2. Review the 1 through 5 rating scale to understand each rating. Section 3. The 6 performance factor categories are customer service, delivers results, integrity, work ethic and sense of urgency, teamwork and collaboration, and job knowledge. Section 4. Place a 1 through 5 rating for each line item. The overall rating will automatically populate and it is rounded to a whole number. For example, if the rating is a 2.42, it is rounded to a 2. If the rating is a 2.58, it is rounded to a 3. Part 2 of the review focuses on the associate's strengths and development. Section 5, supervisor writes up to 3 items the associate excels in. Section 6, supervisor writes up to 2 items the associate needs improvement on. Section 7, supervisor will help the associate come up with up to 3 performance goals that the associate will focus on for the upcoming year. Section 8, when the review is delivered, we highly encourage associates to write their comments. Please note that if there are no comments, the supervisor must instruct the associate to write no comment. Section 9, signing this review is acknowledging the review was presented. Please note, if an associate disagrees with the review, they must sign and place their feedback in the associate comments section. Section 10, supervisor delivering the review must sign here and write the date that the review was delivered. A third sign-off is required from your HR business partner if the overall rating is a 1 or a 2. Make goals that are effective, realistic, and attainable. Create up to 3 goals based on the associate's development opportunities. The goals should be specific and not general. Take a moment to review the examples. So what happens if your associate receives an overall rating of 1, needs improvement, or unsatisfactory? Partner up with your HR business partner to develop a performance improvement plan, which you will deliver along with the performance review. The performance improvement plan can be found on the performance review page in HCHQ. Reminder, completed reviews and PIPs, if applicable, are sent to your immediate supervisor for approval. You cannot deliver the performance review until your direct supervisor has approved it. Once reviews are approved, you are ready for step 3, the delivery. Please bring 2 copies of the review, 1 for you and 1 for the associate. Explain the rating structure as well as the standards, goals, performance factors he or she is being measured against. This is a good time to ask if there are any questions. Begin on a positive note. Performance reviews can cause some people great anxiety and stress, so it's important to spend the first few minutes engaging in casual conversation. For example, how was your weekend? How's your family doing? Where are you planning to go on vacation this year? State the purpose of the meeting. 1, to assess their performance. 2, to provide feedback. And 3, establish goals for the upcoming year. Remember, the review should be encouraging and feedback should be constructive. Your associates should walk away feeling like their supervisor truly cares about them and their performance. Our goal is to ultimately furnish the dreams of our associates. Next, present them the review. Start with the top of the page and work your way down. Close the review with page 2 and by providing their goals for the upcoming year. Review each performance factor along with the rating and supporting reasons. Reinforce positive performance. When reviewing an underperforming rating, be careful not to shame or blame the associate. Just state the fact they're not performing in that category and provide the reasons why. Allow the associate to share how he or she views his or her performance over the past year by simply asking an open-ended question. How do you feel about your performance throughout the past year? Acknowledge the response and inform the associate that you appreciate his or her feedback by simply saying thank you for sharing that. Do not argue with the associate if you disagree with how they view their performance. When closing the meeting, ask the associate for feedback and encourage them to write comments. Remember, if an associate does not agree with the review, they must still sign. Signing means they acknowledge the review was presented to them, not necessarily that they agree with the review. If there is a performance improvement plan, this must also be delivered and signed by the associate at the time. Once all reviews have been delivered and signed, scan the reviews to your desktop and place them in your annual review folder. Once you're ready to upload your performance reviews, log into HCHQ and under the Human Resources page, upload the PDF file and press Submit once. Note that you can submit multiple documents in one PDF file. If there are multiple PDF files, you will need to upload more than once. Performance management post-performance review. Quarterly check-ins. Manager will check progress quarterly based on goals provided. Coaching should occur as part of the associate's one-on-one. For HCHQ questions, contact Communications Department at communicationsdept@ashleyhc.com. Thank you for attending this performance review training.